Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put on your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright, so we're back again for some more fights, trying to wrap up section 19. Yes, indeed, trying to give you a little bam bam can of whoop ass with these guys. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this. So we move on to a fight that comes from me, and that is none other than Robyn Hood from Xenoscope versus Merlyn from DC Comics. So we got two archers going at it. And I always love archery. Gotta respect the archers, yes indeed. So let's kick it off, none other than with Robyn Hood. Now, this is Xenoscope's take on the classic character Robyn Hood, the fictional outlaw, but female. And in the Xenoscope world, there are 4 different worlds. The world of Oz, Wonderland, and a lot of different characters. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but Robyn Hood, Robyn here comes from the world of known as the Mist, and she finds out later that she has connections to the Mist. She was born there, but raised on Earth, and Robyn just had a very harsh life on Earth. I mean, she was raped, had one of her eyes pulled out of her, just a lot of bad things, harsh things have happened to her. And when she came to the Mist, that's where she learned how to, her origin and things like that. She even learned that she was destined to save the land, and she learned things like archery and things like that. And she's a hell of a markswoman. She is really good with the bow. She does kind of have a little bit of a temper at times, and she does have an attitude, very much an attitude. She has some magical abilities, but she's a natural with the bow. She does seem to be a little bit stronger than a lot of people. And she's skilled in combat, but it's really not clear how strong. But it's also, from reading the comics and things like that, she is a natural born leader, so she has that leadership skills behind her. But it is her training with the bow and arrow that really makes her a force, and that's something that I always love. But this is Xenoscope's twist on the classic Robyn Hood character. Her name is Robyn Loxley, but it's just female, and it's really cool. I love it, and she's one of my favorite Xenoscope characters from the Grimm fairy tales or the Xenoscope Entertainment. Very good character indeed. So we move on to her opponent in this, and we move to the DC universe as well, and we're talking about Merlyn. We all should know Merlyn. Merlyn is the arch nemesis of Green Arrow. Now, we're not talking about Malcolm Merlyn from Arrow. We're talking about the original Merlyn, Arthur King from the DC Comics. Not Tommy Merlyn, not anybody like that. I'm talking about the Merlyn that first appeared in Justice League of America in 1994. The Dark Archer, Merlyn. Now, we all know that this was kind of Ollie's pretty much inspiration of archery in a sense. And when he pretty much, when they met, Merlyn challenged him to a public archery contest, and pretty much Arthur, if I remember correctly, Arthur defeated him, and Merlyn vanished for a couple of years, and then he resurfaced as a member of the League of Assassins. But excuse me, swig of tea for you guys. That's for Steve Austin. But in the battle, but with Merlyn, guys, this guy is pretty much a extraordinary archer. He is skilled also in hand-to-hand combat. Expert marksman. He is pretty much at peak physical condition. So basically, in a sense, he's Olympic level, as they kind of classify it. Masterful tactician as well, and also a superb strategist. I've seen this guy sometime outmaneuver and outflank Ali on many occasions, and you would think, sometimes you're like, how did Ali beat this guy sometimes? And there were times Ali would just win by just sheer luck, in a sense. But Merlyn is a force to be reckoned with, a damn good archer, and someone who was a member of the League of Assassins. He was, and just things like that. You really just be like, don't want to mess with Merlyn the Archer at all. So we move on to a battle breakdown for these two. Now, I don't want to call this battle of the sexes, man versus female. No, let's just call it like this: archer versus archer. Who's the better archer? Who's got the better hand-to-hand combat skills? Who's the better tactician? Who will be able to make the right maneuvers to gain the victory? This would be interesting because, in a sense, I would say more of experience goes to Merlyn. Even though Robyn, I love Robyn, but she has that natural gift. But still, Merlyn has the experience. He's been doing it a lot longer than her. But when you factor in the magical aspect of what Robyn brings to the table, then you can also factor that into it. But Robyn kind of is a hothead at times, and Merlyn could use that to his advantage. And if he does, yes, Robyn is one dead Robyn. She's a dead girl. I definitely see this going maybe to the death. Somebody's gonna die here, very much. But I definitely could see Merlyn challenging Robyn against her in her her marksmanship before it gets really serious. And if that being said, yeah, Merlyn may have the advantage. So my slight advantage goes to Merlyn on experience. That's just me, but I leave it up to you guys on this. Who do you feel wins, Robin Hood or Merlyn? And I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. I will be back with another fight for you guys. And as you all know, excuse me once again, swig of tea for you guys. I will see you guys next time with another fight. Like I said, and you guys know the slogan, battle on.